Hello guys, it's Ava Stormborn coming back to you guys all the way from Hawaii with the last episode of House of the Dragon, which just aired an hour ago. I'm a little bit emotional. It's very macabre. I feel like all the emotions, like happy, excited, because honestly, this show just kept hitting banger after banger, like hit it out of the park. And it's like beloved and so good. I just loved every aspect of it. This episode was really emotional as well. Like every single emotion I have was all about this episode and how beautiful it was too. There were so many great shots. Um, let me talk about all the shots that made me like, the moments that just made me feel great, good. The scene where Eric, Eric comes to Dragonstone and gives the crown to Princess Rhaenyra, or Queen Rhaenyra, and swearing fealty to be her Kingsguard, part of the Kingsguard, hold no lands and all the things. That was a beautiful scene. Also a tragic one as well, since she just had a stillborn of her daughter, who gave birth, and I was looking for like dragon scales because in the books she has like, it's like a kind of like a dragon baby, kind of like how Daenerys had when she was trying to save her Khal Drogo, um, and she ended up giving birth to like a dragon scaled baby. I wish they had shown some dragon scales on it. I don't know. I really couldn't see. I was trying. I'm gonna have to watch the episode again, but yeah, that was a great scene to watch. So many great scenes. I like another scene that I loved was where all three dragons leave Dragonstone. Lucerys on Arax, Jacaerys on Vermax, and Princess Rhaenys on Meleys. That was a beautiful scene, and they played the Daenerys Targaryen dragon song when all her dragons are like in the air, and that's like her anthem. That's like her introduction. That was beautiful and that was emotional. Definitely one of my favorite like moments. Yeah. Also, what else? Oh, the scene where Daemon goes into the underbelly of Dragonstone and like tries to get like all the dragons singing a Valyrian song, a Valyrian song for the dragons, I guess to calm them and lure them. And then you see Vermithor. This is Vermithor right here. Vermithor, who's like a huge dragon too. Almost as huge, just as huge as Vhagar. Vhagar's a little bit bigger, but like that dragon is the size of Vhagar, obviously. So, yeah, I feel so macabre right now. So I had to like take a Xanax just to like relax because there's just too much for me to watch this episode. Ugh. Definitely see the Black Council, the Black Queen, Queen Rhaenyra. I loved it when she did another callback where she, back from what, like episode 2, was it episode 3 or 4, where she came on Dragon back down to, while Daemon was meeting up with Otto Hightower. That was a nice scene as well. A nice callback as well. Now you see the sidelines. It looks like, in Queen Rhaenys has to find all her loyal subjects and supporters. She has to go out there looking for them. But I thought it was a beautiful scene too when she got the crown as well. Let me just go back and backtrack a little bit. Where she did get the crown and from Sir Eric. And that was another callback scene too. Like it reminds me of Khaleesi when she Fire and Blood episode, season 1, episode 10. When she had the birth of the dragons and everyone stood up. or everyone bowed down. I got the same vibe from that moment. Yeah, and then, oh my god, it's so sad. And seeing Aemon with his one-eyed, with the sapphire in his eye, the stone. Um, yeah, they have that in the books as well. I love that scene too at Storm's End with the Baratheon, House Baratheon. And that the ending of the episode was so beautiful to see Vhagar and Arrax, Lucerys, Luke, and Aemon, and they kind of that was just a beautiful scene to see, and you see the scale of how Vhagar is. Like, dude, she's enormous. She's huge. She's like mounting over, but that was like a Dracarys scene. That was definitely a beautiful, gorgeous, just budget scene. Budget scene. I loved it. The chase. I loved the chase. And you know, Aemon was wanting his one eye for an eye for an eye, and was trying to scare Lucerys. But you know, I kind of like the way they changed it to make it more human emotion and blame it on the dragons. Have the dragons be like, you know, you see Lucerys after Vhagar chasing, after she's chasing Lucerys and Arrax. Arrax comes out of the clouds and just shoots a fire without Lucerys even saying Dracarys. And saying, Likiri, so pes, serve me. So they changed some of those. I kind of like that because you got the human emotion out of it. Like, it's kind of a humanizing Aemon in that moment. But really, you know, Aemon was going for the gut in the books. But this is like believable. I'm loving some of the changes because they just make it so you feel emotionally invested. Yeah, but that was so sad. I was literally tearing when Lucerys just went into the ocean. And then the follow-up scene with at the end when Matt Smith's Prince Daemon tells, obviously it looks like he's telling Queen Rhaenyra about her son Lucerys, and that's going to be the start of the dance with dragons. The war is going to start. There'll be blood on both sides. So on the black side, Team Black, they got all the dragons. They have dragons who don't have any riders, and it looks like on King's Landing, King Aegon has like the support of like the people who are actually on the continent of King's Landing. All of Westeros, or most of them. A lot of things, there's just so much about this. And Daemon has the gold cloak, he has the gold cloaks. The whole army is like loyal to him. Some of them probably gonna jump over to his side and swear fealty. I love that scene when he was showing Jacaerys. I'll show you what real loyalty is. And he showed, literally giving him a schooling lesson how to elicit loyalty. Yes, that was the fire scene. Great scene. Oh my god. What else? It's just too much, guys. It was too much this episode. I'm definitely gonna watch it again, but what about this? Ava Stormport on her painting portrait. But yes, guys, I just cannot. Now we have to wait another 12 months, and I'm just not ready. I want it now. But the show is so good, and it's just knocked it out of the park. House of the Dragon's first season. Also, Miguel Sapochnik is not coming back for the second season, but I have faith in what they do, and what they're gonna do. So until next time, guys, if you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts of this great show amazing episode. House of the Dragon, HBO. It's just great. Great TV. My most beloved TV show of the year. Game of Thrones, yes. Anyway, until next time, guys. David Stormborn, I must leave. Bala, Likiri, and all the things.